So the next question is, write the contribution of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, or write about Aligarh movement. So here he opposed Parda system, supported women education, opposed polygamy, supported to spread the Western scientific and cultural ideas. So these are the 4 points we have to write here. So the next question is, Swami Vivekananda was a source of inspiration for youths. Explain. Speech delivered at Chicago about the cultural richness of India, and then spread the richness of India in spirituality. So the next one is, given importance to social service. He believed duty of religion to provide light. So these are the 4 points we have to write about. So the next one is, write the contribution of beneficent or theosophical society. So here we can write, advocated Indian culture is more superior. By translating Bhagavad Gita to English, she called as Shweta Saraswati. So this one is also, she wanted to education for all, started Hindu Banaras College to discuss current problem and social issues, started periodical New India and Commonwealth. So these are the 5 points we have to write there. So we can get one more question also there for who was called as Sweta Saraswati. They can ask this question also for one more question. So we have to give importance to that one also. Next question is, what were the contribution of Narayana Guru Paripalana Yogam? So here, one caste, one religion, and one God for human being. So the next one is, to achieve to this education is the only path. So the last one is, build temples for the backward communities. So these are the points we have to write there. So the next one is, list the main aspects of Periyar movements. So Periyar movements, this was started Dravida Kalagam, and the next one is rejected racial supremacy in the name of Arya and Brahmin. Next point is, said Tamil is language of Dravidians, and the last one is campaigned equality and criticized caste and gender discrimination. So these are the 4 points we have to write there. So the next one is, list the political reasons of 1857 war of Indian independence, first war of Indian independence. The first point is political reasons for the 1857 India's first freedom struggle. So for that question, British implemented the doctrine of lapse. Satara, Jhansi, Jaipur, Udaipura and many states became the part of the British administration. British dethroned Mughal king, also Awadh also. Many soldiers became unemployed. So these are the points we have to write for the political reasons for 1857, the first war of Indian independence. So the next one is, list the economic reasons of 1857 war or first Indian freedom fight. Means economic reasons, Indian handicraft and industries diminished, and the next point is, the artisans of India became unemployed, levied high customs on Indian goods, entering the market of England. Due to zamindari system, the farmers were exploited by zamindars. So this can also we have to write. The next one is list the administrative reasons of 1857, the first war of Indian independence. Lots of uh, partiality in the laws. English judges gave judgments in favor of the English. English became the language of the court. People did not like the new laws or rules which was uh, adopted by the British rulers. So the next question is list the military reasons of 1857, the first Indian war of independence. Here we can write Indian soldiers receives the less salary, British soldiers get the promotions, the situation of Indian soldiers was very pathetic. So these are the reasons we can write. List the immediate reasons of 1857, the first war of Indian independence. The first point is British provided the Royal Enfield guns to the army. Rumor spread that the bullets were smeared in the fat of pig and cow. Cow was sacred for Hindus and pig was prohibited for the Muslims. So these are the points. So the next question is write the reason for failure of 1857. So here students you have to give more concentration that you are going to get confused for two questions. The first one is reasons of failure and the second one is what were the results of 1857, the first war of India's independence. So here you are going to get confused, so please don't get into confused. Reasons for failure is lack of direction and leadership, lack of military strategy, discipline and skills. Many Indian kings who loyal to the British not supported the revolt by plundering and crimes. Sepoys lost the faith of common people of India. So these are the reasons we can write there. Then the question comes like this: what is the result of 1857 revolt, or what were the declaration of British Queen? So the first answer is agreements entered by the company with the local kings were accepted, providing a stable government for Indians, equality before law, non-interference of the government in the religion issues of Indians. So these are the declarations made by the British Queen, or the result of the first war of India's independence, 1857. Next question is what were the problems faced by Indians after independence? Refugees problem, integration of princely states, creating new constitution, integration of princely states. So these are the 4 points we have to write there. The next question is what were the measures taken by the Nehru for communal violence? So the first one is adopted secular nation, second one is Constitution of India has accepted. So these are the 2 points we have to write here. Next question is how did the nation face refugee problem? How the government solved the problem of refugees. Around 6 million refugees arrived in India after the independence, when the India was divided into two parts. The one is India, the another one is Pakistan. After that uh, division, around 6 million refugees arrived in India. The Bangladesh was resulted in arrival of 10 lakh refugees to India. The people of Tibet had arrived in our country as refugees during Nehru time. According to one estimate, there are around 1,20,000 Tibetan refugees in India. So these are the points we have to write. How the Indian government solved the problem of refugees. How the Indian government faced the problem of refugees. We have to write this. So the next question is, how was Hyderabad integrated the Indian Union? So we have three princely states here: Hyderabad, Junagadh and Jammu Kashmir. So these are the main three princely states. They do not want to mingle in Indian unity. So the first question comes here: how was Hyderabad integrated the Indian Union? The Nizam of Hyderabad wanted to remain independent. The farmers revolted against the Nizam. People angry with the cruel army called Razaks. So Razaks were the army of Hyderabad Nizam. The government of India sent military to fight with Nizam. So by this, Hyderabad integrated into India. So next question is, how was Junagadh integrated the Indian Union? Nawab of Junagadh signed the agreement to join the state of Pakistan. Citizens revolted against him. The king fled from the kingdom. By military ways, Junagadh integrated with India. So the next question is, how was Goa liberated from Portuguese? Sustained movement was held to protest against the Portuguese occupation of Goa. The Indian military army entered Goa and took over its administration. Satyagrahis from all over India. In 1955, Goa remained a union territory till 1987. Next question is, what were the measures taken by the government for division based on linguistic? After the independence, demand became more and more for language-based states. Potti Sriramulu died after hunger strike. In 1953, reorganization of state commission formed. In 1956, reorganization of law commission formed. So these are the points. The rule of So the next question is, the rule of Jars was called a nationalistic jail. Why? So this will come in Jars exploiting the landlords. The landlords in turn were exploiting laborers and small farmers. The people were fed up with the administrative of Jars. Explain the role of Lenin in Russian Revolution. So Lenin declared peace, food and land, declared